for the house. You had a chance to see it. Ainsley and I are left on the outside again.
Listen.
So the Huckabees have 2 recipes?
They do. A
That's
pie
awesome.
and pork butt.
All right.
Delicious. Cover all the bases. All right, Governor, good luck to you. In the meantime,
Get right into it. Let's get right into these rumors. Say something bad about Nikki Haley.
I'm not going to.
What?
I know. Did I just blow your mind right there, Shalou?
No, what am I going to say after you
I
talk?
have no idea. No.
Forecast to strengthen to become a major hurricane by Wednesday, perhaps making landfall Wednesday afternoon.
And we also have the mattress firm shutting down hundreds of stores.
Yes, this is something that a lot of people were expecting.
Did you ever do a bed in a box?
You know what? I did not, but I bought one for my dog. He has a Casper bed.
I've done it.
And they're good?
Yeah, it's fine
man.
now. But I've only had it for about 3 months, so I don't know.
Keep
We'll
us
see.
posted.
Yeah.
All right, we had a monster weekend at the box office for not 1 but 2 movies.
Yes, this week.
Make a difference, right?
I mean, we should start with the conclusion, which is you wound up together to the end of his life.
Yes,
and
25
lived
years.
a long and happy marriage together. But it started in a controversial way because he was much older and he was married.
He was.
To Linda Evans.
Yes.
So
I know.
But now, because I've read a lot of what you've said.
You can boo. It's terrible.
A lawsuit claims the label natural on LaCroix sparkling water is deceptive.
Ahead, how the company's response
changed so much.
Oh, absolutely.
So much. All right, we'll see what happens. Meanwhile, pushing for peace.
Suspicious that Sotheby's was in on it. Last lot.
The auctioneer didn't seem as surprised as I thought he should have been. Great to have you here
Good
today.
to see you as well.
Great to have you. Evening edit.
On Fox Business Network's Dagan McDowell, former Home Depot CEO, former Chrysler CEO Bob Nardelli, and Forbes Media Chairman and former Republican presidential candidate Steve Forbes. Great to see you this morning.
Good to see you.
Good morning.
Thank you.
Good morning, Bob. Welcome back.
Big morning. Big day.
Lots happening this morning.
I know, and just when you think you've seen it all, boom, Nikki Haley, leaving the UM.
Exactly. Yeah. What do you think that's all about?
Yeah.
Which actually is not a bad thing, because it means that you eat it slower. So.
Mike Bloomberg is one of those politicians who'd go to Texas and eat ribs with a fork and a knife. That's a problem.
2024, running for president.
I'm not going to.
2024.
I'm not going to.
She says no to 2020.
Yeah.
Well, she rightly says no to 2020.
Right.
And so in the next 2
How about 2020 as the running mate? I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just throwing it out there.
Could be.
You've made Pence's day.
But she, again, the way that she conducted herself and really pushed forward, and when she disagreed with the president, she would say it to his face. She wrote an op-ed about that in the Washington.
On that part of it, he's going to have to address the hardware. Maybe he then spins off some of the renewable stuff, the turbine business, generate cash, and try to shrink that thing down to a manageable.
But given the state of the party, I think he's got a huge uphill fight. But he knows this is
connected with voters throughout the country. Yeah. And Mike Bloomberg is going to have a hard time with that.
Yeah. Well, but if you look at the slate that's being proposed out there, I think I agree with you, Steve, and your point. But just on individual merit, he could be competitive, I think.
Yeah, for the Dems in terms of the slate so far.
Yes, sir.
I will keep watching that. Coming up, Google unveils brand new products with.
And it is 5:01 a.m. here in New York, and it is Tuesday. It is October 9th, and I think it's fall. Good morning, everybody. I'm Cheryl Casati.
All right, it is 5:01 a.m. in New York. It is Wednesday, October 10th. Good morning to you. Zuckerberg is taking some heat from Facebook employees.
Yes, we're following this story from last week.
You can't do that in Europe now because of the new rules, and maybe that's where we're headed now in the U.S. But this is coming at a very critical time for the company.
Yep, that's right. CEO Sundar Pichai is set to testify before the House Judiciary Committee.
Time for Facebook to get into hardware.
Yes, I'm not sure how consumers are going to react to this, but Facebook is launching 2 video chat devices.